Hi, I'm looking at your post and so appreciate your willingness to be open and honest. What a paradox. When reading your post, it made me think of the Wright's book, Crisis and Trauma Counseling, and really thinking about what is a loss. So often, loss, as Wright mentions, goes unrecognized. There are life transitions that we make or that people make. We anticipate the transition and even may know in our hearts or believe that it's the right thing to bring about peace in another area or calm or to make things better, and yet at the same time there can be a missing piece. You were also so open about the cultural concept that you experienced of keeping things in and not allowing yourself to acknowledge that something's wrong. And this is something that we may often see when it comes to the individuals that we work with. How can we help them understand and give themselves permission to have loss in their life and be honest with the way that it's impacting them, to seek the help that they need? So many people get to a really difficult place before they're able to make that decision for themselves. And something that I love that Wright mentions is loss doesn't mean loser. So part of the challenge of acknowledging I have a loss that I'm experiencing and it's impacting me is also being able to recognize or help the people that we work with recognize what are you thinking about yourself because of this loss? Do you feel like it takes away from your value? Do you feel like it takes away from your identity? Do you believe that it doesn't make you a good believer or Christian or person of faith? That can often be caught up in the mix of all of the emotions behind crisis, is that existential crisis between what we believe it says about ourselves and knowing, am I faithful enough? What does this say about who I am and my relationship and standing? But knowing that God knows we're an imperfect people and He's okay with that. And because we've experienced that, being able to extend that to the people that we work with. Scripture that I love in Isaiah 46:4, in the gist of it, it says, I have made you and I will carry you. What a powerful promise. If God is saying He will carry us and He made us, to me that signifies that He knows, Sharice, there's going to become a moment where you're going to grow weary, where you're going to need me to pick you up and hold you and keep moving you forward in a moment that you feel like you can't go forward anymore. So what a valuable opportunity to find that interwoven, that weaving that place together of the skills of teaching and educating others on what loss is, what it looks like, and how not to attach that to our worth. And then also showing someone directly in Scripture, He knew we would be here. He speaks of the trials and the tribulations. He's shown us Himself the ones that He's had, so we know crisis is coming, and He wants to be there, and He loves us, and we still have great value. Thank you so much for your post. So enriched by it all.